What worked in 2021 to make money drop shipping will not work in 2022. Things are changing, things are evolving, markets are shifting. And in this video, I'm going to talk to two people. The first type of person is for someone that's already drop shipping, is having success, and wants to continue to have success and not be left behind in 2022. And this is also for someone that hasn't started drop shipping yet, but wants to have the right strategy and process in place so when they start drop shipping in 2022, they are not getting left behind and they're making money. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So there was a couple of years ago, there was this beautiful park I used to go do and run by. And this park, it was kind of in the country a little bit. It wasn't fully in the country, but it was kind of out there a little bit in the country. And there was one gas station by that park that was kind of, it was kind of like one gas station in the area. Now, if you drove a little bit, you'd find other gas stations. But there was this like one gas station. And I'd go to this gas station because I'd go there sometimes to buy water bottles before I go to the park and run. This gas station was kind of worn down. I don't want to say the floor, but the gas station where the cars go, the gas station lot, kind of dirty. Wasn't really kept up right? You could easily find cigarette butts and just kind of, it wasn't that kept up that well. Sometimes like the trash cans might get full. At nighttime the lights might flicker because the light bulbs need to be changed. When you walked inside the gas station, it was kind of small. They had shelves where there would be snacks, but the shelves were not always full. A lot of times the shelves would, some of the shelves would be empty. There might only be a couple bags of chips. They didn't really run their business that well. When you would go wait in line to get checked out at the gas station, sometimes you'd have to wait behind 3, 4, or 5 people. And sometimes you'd get up there and the person was a little bit slow checking you out. They weren't very effective. But it was kind of the only gas station in the general area. You didn't really have any other choices. You didn't really have anywhere else to go. So you'd kind of just go to that gas station. And from what I could tell, I wasn't no expert on gas stations, seemed like the gas station was making money. Always people there. It seemed like people were always checking out. So despite the fact that it was kind of a worn down, not that real one gas station, the gas station was making money. Now imagine that people started to move to this area more. And businesses started to open up. And more people started to come to this area. What would inevitably happen is other gas stations would open up in the area. And there are gas stations, Quick Trip, Mobile on the Run, Express, I forget the other one. It's Express something, I forget what it's called exactly. But there are some of these gas station chains that you've probably been to them, they build big gas stations where there's multiple pumps. There's a lot of space. And they take care of their lot very well. Their lot's always cleaned. It's always kept up to date. All the lights work. All the trash cans are changed regularly, so you can always have room to throw trash in the trash can. If you walk inside some of these larger, chain gas stations, their shelves are always stacked with food. Some of these gas stations, as you probably know, you can even order like coffee or hot chocolate or ice cream or warm food where they'll make you food in the gas station, right? Now, it's not like a full 5-star restaurant. They'll make you food. And some of these gas stations even have pre-made sandwiches and pre-made salads. So it's a complete experience. And then when you go to checkout, you got a couple stacks and you go to check out, not only do they have one person that'll check you out, they'll have a few people that'll check you out. And they have systems in place where if people start to line up to get checked out at the gas station, other people will quickly open up other lanes. So they might have 2 or 3 or 4 different lanes checking you out at the gas station. So you can get in and out quickly. Now imagine that one of these gas stations moves a block or 2 away from that worn out, run down gas station. That worn out, run down gas station is going to start to lose business. Why? Because everyone's just going to go to the newer gas station. Say, all right, why would I go to this rundown gas station? It's kind of dirty. They don't have a lot of food. the people there, the workers there are slow to check me out. I could drive a minute down the street and the lot's going to be beautiful. They're going to have, I could grab a snack, I could grab a salad for work, I could grab a coffee, right? They'll make the coffee in front of me hot, right? They'll actually make it and they can customize it. I could grab some snacks, they'll check me out quickly. So everyone will start to go to the nicer gas station because that's how markets work. Now, what would happen if that first gas station didn't understand what we're going to talk about and they said, this is strange. What's going on? More people are moving to this town than ever before. Businesses are opening up here, yet we're making the least amount of money we've ever made in years. We don't understand what's going on. What that first rundown gas station didn't understand was that this gas station that ran their business better, that provided a better service and better products for the customers, they opened up right down the street and everyone just started going down to them. That is essentially what is happening in the dropshipping space. Especially if you started dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, in 2021, or even if you got started the year before, there wasn't a lot of competition. So you could just throw up some products. The products didn't have to be the best. The titles didn't have to be the best. Descriptions didn't have to, everything could just be okay. And because there were so many people on Facebook Marketplace and there wasn't a lot of people selling products, you could just have an okay dropshipping business and still make pretty good money. The hard truth, though, that other people won't tell you, but I'll tell you, is that more people are getting into dropshipping now. There's more people that are dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace, and more people will continue to dropshipping on Facebook Marketplace. So if you just half-assed it, in the last 6 months or the last year, if you just put up some products and you didn't really know what to do to put up the best products or create the best titles that help get your items ranked at the top of the search, or put the best pictures, chose the best pictures, or made your descriptions the best, if you have tags, use tags the right way. In the beginning, you didn't really have to do any of that, and you could still continue to get sales and make money because there wasn't a lot of other competition. More people are getting into this space. And because more people are getting to this space, more people are learning and getting better at optimizing their listings, and their skill sets are getting better. And they're becoming top tier drop shippers, especially with different information out. Like if you guys are in my paid program, I teach you how to make customized titles, which will help get your items ranked on the top of the results in Facebook Marketplace. In my program, I teach you which photos to use first, second, and third, where you're basically telling a story with your photos, and when a customer clicks through your photos, they get excited and your chance of selling the item goes up. This is not just happenstance. This is like, we're gonna list specific photos in a specific way. Then I teach you how to word the description, where people that are kind of on the edge, when they read the description, it'll push a percentage of those people over the edge to get them to buy. So if you have a dropshipper that was operating at 65%, and they were able to make money doing that last year, if they keep operating at 65% of their capacity, or they keep operating at 65%, let's say, and they're just kind of half-assing it and getting by, they are going to lose sales because more and more people are going to get into the space. They're going to be operating at 70, 75, 80%. So in order to stay ahead of the competition and continue to make money in 2021, you need to basically have all your skills on Facebook Marketplace optimized. You need to be able to do every aspect of the business, from creating listings to providing good customer service to doing things like when the customer messages you and they ask you if you have an item, if they ask you, they say, I'm interested in this item, but do you have a variation of it? Going out there and trying to find that variation so you can list it and sell it to the customer, basically getting feedback from the marketplace so you can list better items in your store that have a higher chance of selling, doing all these things and more to keep you at the 80, 85, 90% so you continue to stay ahead of everyone that gets into this space. This does not mean you can't dropship. It's actually easier now to start making money in this business than ever before because of the information out there. But you can't half-ass it anymore. You can't just be an okay dropshipper. If you want to continue to make money, you need to be an expert dropshipper, and you need to be doing all the things, basically checking all the boxes to keep you at a top tier dropshipper. So when people get into the space, your skill sets are higher than theirs, which means you'll be able to sell more products and make more money than they are, continuing to stay ahead of the competition and continuing to stay at the top, especially going into 2022 and beyond.